A great indoor exercise for dogs is walking on a dog treadmill. We like to put our dogs on it while we exercise. Dog treadmills are a little longer than human ones to allow dogs to fully extend their stride. For safety, we use a dog treadmill. We always stay near our dogs while they are on the treadmill. We make sure that the safety clip is on and that there is plenty of space behind the treadmill for them to exit if they need to. To teach my dog to ride the treadmill, I will break the behavior into several steps. Step 1 is pairing the sound and sight of the treadmill running with cookies. I want my dog to think that the treadmill sound and sight means they get cookies. It can help if you have another dog that already knows how to ride the treadmill. Sapporo, sit. So this is our puppy Sapporo, and Skeptic are one of our adult dogs. He is going to help Sapporo become comfortable with the treadmill. So I'm going to turn the treadmill on, and the moment it starts moving and making noise, yes, Sapporo will get lots of cookies. So that sound means good things, and she stays happy and she's not afraid of it. Then I will turn the treadmill off and the cookies stop. Then I'll repeat that step. Treadmill on, then when the sound starts, yes, good girl. I'm going to give those cookies again, and I can say yes to help her know that moment that when the treadmill turns on is when she's earning these cookies. Good girl. Treadmill off, cookies stop. Good puppy, very good. Next, I'm going to see what her reaction is if I don't reward right away. I'm going to turn the treadmill on. Good girl. Good. Good girl. And she looks happy and comfortable. She does not look afraid. I'm going to give her some more cookies. And reward Skeptic as well. Good boy. If I need to, I will start this step with the dog quite a bit further away from the treadmill. Sometimes starting this close would be too close. I want to make sure that my dog is happy and comfortable at each stage of the training. Good girl. Good boy. For step 2, I'm going to teach my dog to step on and get on the treadmill. I'm going to call my dog over to me, and the moment my dog steps on the treadmill, maybe even looks at the treadmill if they're a little bit afraid of it, I'm going to say yes or click if I like using clickers, and give my dog a treat. Release. Yes! So the moment she steps on that treadmill, I'm going to reward her. Good girl. Yes! Then I'm going to wait a moment and see if she can offer to put any more feet on it or come a little bit closer to me on it. Good girl. Yes, yay, good puppy. And if anything potentially scary happens, I'm going to give her a whole bunch of cookies, just in case bumping into that barrier there scared her. Get it. I'm then going to release her off the treadmill to give her another, yes, opportunity to approach the treadmill. I'll reward as soon as she steps on it, then see if she can offer me more feet. Good girl. Good girl. That's so good. Yes, good girl. Good job. Good girl. Yes, yay, super. Okay, get it. Okay. And then I'll release her off. Yes, good girl. And repeat those steps until she's quickly offering me, yes, all 4 feet on the treadmill. Good girl. Get it. Good girl. Yay, good girl. Once she's comfortably and quickly getting on, I'm going to start to reward further down the treadmill and see if she can stay on the treadmill comfortably. Good girl, very good. Release, and then I'll have her turn around, get it, and have permission to get off the board. As my dog becomes more comfortable getting on the treadmill, I'm going to have her come more and more forward until she can hang out at the end of the board. Good girl, good puppy. Then I want my dog to learn to stay on the treadmill until I release them. So I'm going to continue to give her cookies for hanging out. I want her to be nice and comfortable on here. Then I'm going to give her her release word and toss a cookie for her to dismount. Release, get it. This way my dog only gets off of the treadmill when I tell them to. Good girl. Then to get back on the treadmill, I'd like them to do it safely. I'd like them to go around the treadmill and enter from the back of the treadmill. So I'm going to set my dog up by tossing her a cookie. Get it. Then I'm going to help her come to this side and to load on correctly. What a good girl. And then we'll get some more cookies at the end of the board. Release, get it. Good girl, get it. And as she learns, I'll see if she can do more of that enter behavior all on her own. Release, get it. Good girl, yes, yay! Good girl. And that was a good test, and she learned how to enter the treadmill correctly already. Good girl. I'm also going to teach her to allow me to put the safety clip on her collar. Good girl. Yes. I'm first just going to reward her for looking at it. Good girl. Then I'm going to clip it on. Yes, good dog. And reward her for having that safety clip attached. Good girl. When my dog is happy and comfortable with steps 1 and 2, I'm going to combine them together for step 3. Good girl. I'm going to turn on the treadmill, and the moment it starts to move, I'm going to give her lots of cookies. So we'll turn it on. Yes, good job. Yes, good girl. Very, very good. Good girl. I'm going to keep the first time very short and sweet. I'm going to turn the treadmill off and then the cookies stop. Then as long as my dog was okay with that step, I'm going to repeat it. Treadmill goes on. Good girl. Yes, good puppy. And then the cookies start. Good girl. Treadmill off, cookies stop. What a good puppy, good dog. I'm going to continue with that step until my dog is very comfortable with it. Treadmill on, you're a good girl. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Cookies when the treadmill starts. Then, as long as she's comfortable, I'm going to put more time in between the cookies. That's a very good girl. Yes, good girl. Good puppy. I'm also going to increase the speed gradually as she gets more comfortable. She seems quite content. Good girl. So I increase the speed just a little bit. Good girl. Very good puppy. Good girl. Good job. Then I'll turn the treadmill off and the cookies stop. Good puppy. This process can take months for some dogs. Some dogs can learn in a day. I just want my dog to be happy and comfortable through this process, and it will take as long as it takes. Good girl. Sapporo, do you want to go running? What a good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good puppy. Good girl, Sapporo. You walked a whole mile. What a good puppy. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Sapporo. Good puppy.